What's going on, boys and girls? My name is Michael SK, and welcome back to the Labyrinth of Grisaia. So, last time we started the game, we got to see a man named Heath Oslo. I think that's his name. Or also, I really don't remember, but we saw him. We didn't meet him, but we saw him. We got some information about him. And then we panned back to the school where our 5 main characters from the Fruit of Grisaia are just having what seems like a happy, normal day. But Yuuji isn't there. So I think we're going to jump into where Yuuji is right now, figure out what's going on. I hope, at least, because he's the main character. So we'll jump in here. I have not seen the progress of, or how well the first episode did on the channel, because right now, as of when I'm recording this, I have not gotten to the point of uploading episode 1, so I don't know how well that did. Hopefully it did well. However, the second finale for the Fruit of Grisaia playthrough that I'm doing, which is the end of Machina's route, I just got that up. Took me a while because it was an hour and 30 minutes long. And that did surprisingly well, so thank you to everyone who watched that's watching this. I thank you, and I thank you guys for tuning in to this. It really means a lot. And I should also mention that I'm noticing that there are some recording issues, or a recording issue that I don't know will pop up here, but I noticed it at the end of the last episode. If you look at the end, I had to cut off the video, just the video, coming, like, before I said my last thing, before I said goodbye or whatever. And it's because there was a little bit of the video that was lost there at the end. Just a tiny bit, but it irritated me, so I had to cut that off. And I'm noticing that that's coming back. I just did a few tests, so not sure what causes the issue, but I'll be very careful. I thought it was a syncing issue. If it was, then I'm in deep shit, but I don't think it is. So if you guys notice any issues, just let me know. If you guys have any suggestions for, like, tweaking anything, leave a comment. I didn't say that in the last episode, which I really should have, but I didn't. So I'll look at the comments and stuff on the last episode and this before doing any more. Maybe if I really trust my word and actually listen to myself, then we'll see what happens. But anyways, let's jump into this, guys. I'm sorry for rambling. Alright, meanwhile, blissfully ignorant of the conversation taking place in the Mihama Academy dormitory, I was sitting in the Ichigaya mess hall, choking down an oily, dressing-drenched salad, with the expression of a man being force-fed raw sewage. Who the hell is this? Kuwahara senpai. Ooh, we have a senpai. This is already going in a great direction. Well, looks like we found Yuuji. Good to see Yuuji again. Not really see, but you know what I mean. It's good to see you again. The man who called out to me was Kuwahara Ichiro. Correct me if I'm wrong on any sort of pronunciations. A first lieutenant, also known as the Dai Makarov connection. Back when I was training to become a contracted employee after finishing my stint as a foreign capital guest, he offered me some extraordinary support. Look, interrogations aren't the only reason they call me in, you know. Ah, fuck. Sorry about that. JB. Major Harudera. Our past. Oh. Sorry for the hassle. Yes, I've gotten settled down enough to start thinking about the future. Something like that at least. I'm sorry, but... 今の仕事に疲れたらいつでも俺のところへ来い。給料は安いし美人の上官もいないが、やりがいのある仕事は山ほどある。 Thank you. I'll be sure to keep the offer in mind.
Yeah,
that's a nice guy. I'm well aware that I've turned into something of a coward. Maybe it's just a product of the spectacularly languid life I've been living lately. The way I've immersed myself in the routine of Mihama Academy like a deadbeat lounging in a lukewarm bath. Used to be I didn't care too much whether I lived or died, but these days I'm less comfortable with the idea of bleeding out in a ditch somewhere. Is that seriously all it takes to change a person's behavior to this extent? Is it really alright for me to keep going like this? I gave up on most of the things normal people take for granted, with a devotion that resembled resignation, or maybe masochism. Hopefully I pronounced that right. That's an English word. I really hope I actually pronounced that correctly. I anchored myself to the words national defense. Someone who's decided to throw everything away for the sake of a country doesn't really belong in a place like Mihama. It's just too peaceful. The longer I soak myself in it, the harder it gets to pull the trigger. I really wish they would show the date because I still remember how I fucked up and did not look at the date in the last episode. The same facility, a different floor. Office of Harudera Uriya. Section Chief in the 2nd Division of the Ministry of Defense's Central Intelligence and Research Department. By the time the cicadas, or however you pronounce that, were beginning to sing in earnest, there was no one except JB in the room, and no sound from inside but the quiet clicking of her keyboard.
資料番号68329 風見雄二における調査書および効果表資料作成者春寺ゆりや
I see that you're one of those people that like to read out exactly what you type.
Raccoon!
Oh,
Raccoon!
Who the hell is this? The same guy from Machina's Route?
ちょっとノックもしないでいきなりドアを開けないでください。それと何ですかラクーンって人をアライグマみたいに呼ばないでください。
If it's the same guy, like, holy shit, did he try killing us?
すまない。少し急いでいたもので。というか、一応私、本部長なんだが。
I think it is the same guy.
知ってますよ。それで何のご用件ですか？
いやいや、先日の話だけどね。
親父ですか？先日の話で全てが通じると思わないでください。
あれだよ、ほら。風見雄二の昇進に関する資料の提出だよ、君。
Ooh.
ああ、その件ですか。現在詳細な資料を作成中です。
まあ、君は時間をかけすぎだよ。
そういう性格なのですから仕方がありません。それに彼女からの要求は可能な限り詳細にとのことですが。
She, the professor in the basement, deemed the documents previously provided as an examination of Yuji's possible promotion as inadequate and demanded a new and more detailed inquiry. I don't know who this person is. Apparently it's a she, from what I'm getting. And it was referenced in Machina's story, but I kind of overlooked it. But then I thought about it, like after I finished Machina's story, I was like, there's something missing here. I think we're gonna learn who this is later on. She, okay, it's definitely a she, we get that, and it's in quotes. I don't know why, was already aware of the general, superficial outline contained in the personnel records. Her request was for information that would flesh out the inner Kazami Yuuji in greater detail.
風見雄二の昇進に関して最終的な判断は彼女がするからね。彼女が欲しいと言うなら用意するしかないさ。
I take it as just the boss.
人事まで彼女が取り仕切るということですか？
今この国の防衛は事実上彼女が仕切っているんだよ。それは君も知っているだろう。
Why do they have quotes around she? Like, why?
そのためにも彼女に読ませる資料が必要になる。それこそ生い立ちから何から何まで全てをまとめた資料がね。
そのために今日は風見雄二本人を召喚してあります。この後本人の手による報告書を受け取り、それを元にした質疑を予定しています。同席されますか？
Please don't ask questions like that.
ああ、結構。
Thank you.
私は彼に嫌われているからね。私はいない方が進行が滑らかになるだろう。君に任せるよ。
The man despises me. Well, that's just plain rude.
そうですか。では速やかにご退出を。今風見雄二を呼びます。
よろしく頼むよ。
一応嫌われているという自覚はあるのね。
This is Kazami.
お待たせ。私の部屋に来なさい。
Yeah, I'll be right there.
さてと、雄二が来るまでの間に事前資料に軽く目を通しておきますか。
Well, nope, they are not going to give us a date. But we are getting some sort of flashback from what I understand. In the year that the first portable player in the world was put on the market, Kazami Yuuji was born in a hospital in Atsugi, Kanagawa Prefecture, the fourth member of a family that included his parents and an elder sister. His father, Kazami Ryoji, was the second son of a farmer from Chiba. Yuji's paternal grandparents, I don't know why I struggled there, had already passed away by the time of his birth. Ryoji was a man severely lacking in judgment. Years before, an acquaintance from his school days coaxed him into selling the land left him by his father to finance the construction of a resort Why am I struggling here? I know this word, but I cannot pronounce it. It's condo. It's something with condos. Let's go with that. A greedy and foolish gamble. I don't know why I'm struggling here. When the business failed, Ryoji was forced to sell off the newly built resort to recoup his enormous debts. For all intents and purposes, his old friend had swindled him out of the condo. By picking a bitter fight with his elder brother over their father's inheritance, Ryoji was able to obtain a one-time settlement of 4.2 million yen in exchange for complete estrangement from his family. An art history major at university, he used this money as capital to open a small antique art shop, but his substance he made is living as a middleman, arranging shady but technically legal contributions to corrupt politicians. In sum, it's easy to summarize that he was a petty man. I almost said pretty man, that would not make sense. Cowardly but suffering from delusions of grandeur. Arrogant to the weak and servile to the strong. Yuji's mother, Kazami Satako, one of the two, had, like her husband, lost her parents at a young age. After their death in an accident, Satoko was passed around between reluctant relatives before becoming fully independent at the age of 18. Although she enrolled in a vocational fashion school, the pressures of her tuition and living expenses forced her to work at night, and it wasn't long before she found herself a dropout neck deep in the entertaining trade. Satoko got to know Kazami Ryoji, when a Yakuza and habitual customer brought him to her club. Eventually, she became pregnant, quit her job as a hostess, and was entered into Ryoji's family register. Not only was she a weak-willed woman with a tendency to grow dependent on others, Satoko also had a difficult time trusting in her affection. On the whole, she was an unfortunate individual, perhaps even pitiable. Please refer to file number 2 for information concerning Ryuji and Satoko's first child, Kazami Kazuki. Alright. I will keep that in mind, thank you. Kazami Yuuji was born 2 years after his sister. Alright? An outline of his earliest years follow. In comparison to Kazuki, I feel like I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Kazuki, that sounds a little bit better. Kazuki, who was regarded as a remarkable prodigy. Yuuji was born an ordinary child without any particular talents. He lived in the shadow of his sister and was neglected as a result. His parents were disappointed with such a mediocre follow-up to their genius firstborn, and they frequently admonished their son to stay out of his sister's way. As a result of this negative family environment, Yuuji grew up carefully watching the expressions of his parents' faces, contributing to strong perception and to observe skills, whatever. I don't know why, but I cannot pronounce long words right now. It's as if I've got a disability at this time. Refer to the attached report for further details on Kazami Yuuji. You got it. At a glance, it was a perfectly normal family. There was no religious influence on the household. Despite indirect connections to certain politicians, nothing suggests involvement in any ideologically radical factions. Why am I struggling? It's as if I'm very pressured, and I'm trying to impress you guys, and it's making it so I can't pronounce long words. But at the same time, Kazami Yuuji was concealing a debt of some 32 million yen from his family. This was mainly composed of liabilities from his earlier failures and the prior investment of enrolling his daughter in a famous private school. His repayment came to about, holy shit, 160,000 yen a month. I said holy shit because I thought that said 160 million. Not an overwhelming amount, but a serious strain on an income largely composed of the intermediary fees he earned facilitating political donations. This was the only obvious point of concern. File number 2, concerning Kazami Kazuki. Correct me if I'm still saying her name wrong. Kazuki. Kazami Yuuji's elder sister, Kazami Kazuki, first showed a glimpse of her talents at the age of 4. Kazuki's father, officially working as an antique dealer, often took paintings and other works home for safekeeping, exposing her to a wide range of art from a young age. One day, she sat down in front of a famous painting and began to reproduce it with pastels in her sketchbook. When her father glanced at that scribble, he was astonished by Kazuki's precociously vivid use of color. On a whim, he gave her oil painting materials to play with. At first, Kazuki simply messed around with the thick paint as if it were clay, but by the age of 6, she was beginning to produce work that could legitimately be called paintings, and at the age of 8, she won a special prize at the district I don't know what that is exhibit painting contest. This was the highest possible award, as age restrictions meant her entry was placed in the children's division. Realizing that Kazuki was commonly gifted, her parents had her tested and learned that her IQ was an astounding 180. I don't know the IQ score range. I don't care that much. At the age of 8, she had an IQ of a genius. Alright, thank you for the clarification, game. Given that the test was calibrated to her age, this wasn't an impossible score by any means, but it was far, far above the average. Her parents argued that Kazuki should skip grades to pursue more challenging lessons, but testimony suggests that Kazuki herself wanted to live as a normal child to the degree possible. Kazami Kazuki could do... That is really hard to say, because they both sound really similar, and they're spelled almost the same. Could do anything she put her mind to better than most. Still, she was particularly gifted as an artist. It's said that a painting she completed at the age of 10 was appraised in the millions of yen. Jesus Christ. A family of 4, blessed with a daughter who possessed rare talents. Not such an unusual situation in and of itself. On a superficial level, this was still an ordinary family. A father who spent his days eagerly counting unhatched chickens, interested only in sliding beads along the abacus in his head to count the profits his daughter would one day produce. A mother, the goose who thought her entire existence validated by one shining golden egg, convinced that her daughter's birth had finally secured her a stable place in the world. And a walking inferiority complex of a son, ashamed by the thought of looking stupid next to his sister, with no means of self-defense except to avoid her. That was Kazami Yuuji. I'm sorry for any of the struggling I had there. That's embarrassing. Pardon me, Kazami Yuuji reporting in.
Coffee wa?
I'll pass. Just had a cup downstairs.
そう。 だったら早速本題に入らせてもらうわ。
You got it, boss.
今日あなたから受け取った事前資料は読ませてもらったけど、今時手書きはないでしょ。パソコンぐらい使いなさいよ。
Kind of have to agree there. Typing is so much better. It's easier to dispose of paper, shredded all the rough drafts with a cutting machine. Yeah, sure you did, Yuuji.
最近ではその楽さにつけ込む手段がブームなのよ。
Yeah, Yuuji, there has.
今は裁断機にかけた書類を復元する機会もあるし、昔はそれこそ人力で復元したものよ。
I seriously doubt there's God damn it. There's anyone bored enough to put that much effort into poking around my past. And it's not like there's any real need for me to keep it secret, right?
まあ、あなたがそれで構わないならいいけど、寮に戻ったら下書き原稿を全部焼却処分しなさい。
Yeah, Yuuji, you probably should have did that before you actually came here. Yeah, fine, will do. So what now? I think I included pretty much everything in the documents. Is there something more you want to know?
そうね。まずは姉についてかしらね。
Is that really relevant to my promotion?
建前上はあなたの姉の死因に不審点があるということ。本音はあなたにとって姉がどんな存在であったかということが知りたいのよ。
Yes, I too would like to know. So even emotions toward family members are within the sphere of investigation?
そういうこと。
Fine, but it's really just like I said in the reports. As a kid, I went through a phase where I deliberately avoided my ridiculously talented big sister. Oh, here we go. Oh, I guess we're still here. When I failed, they say, "And you call yourself Kazami's brother?" And when every once in a while I succeeded, the compliments were always something like just what I'd expect from Kazami's brother. I mean, I definitely wasn't that talented, but I didn't feel like I was depressingly incompetent either. Guess you could say I was a pretty normal kid, just not in the same league as my genius sister. Being compared to Kazuki, no matter what I did, got very irritating after a while. It's probably only natural that I started avoiding her. Honestly, it was my only real way of protecting myself. What is this music? This is some different music, isn't it? The worthless baby brother. The scrap left over from a genius. When people taunted me with those words, or this is definitely some different music. Taunted me with those words or whispered them behind my back, I never had a retort. Mainly because I was perfectly aware that it was more or less true.
あ
Oh!
なたはいつもそうして黙ってしまうのね。辛い時は辛いって言っていいのよ。
Damn, dude, is this Sora from Yusuga no Sora? Wasn't that her name? Forget that stupid attempt at a reference. Alright. I feel terrible, Ni-chan? Oh god. I always look like an idiot when I'm next to you. I think those words hurt Kazuki pretty deeply. Even so, she didn't hold it against me. She did her best to interact with me like any sister would.
ねえ、ユージ。キャッチボールしましょうか。
Damn, dude, you should have said that to begin with. Catch? Catch what? Yuuji, what are you, some sort of idiot? One day, my sister called out to me with a slightly dingy pink rubber ball in her hand. She must have picked it up somewhere on a whim. Thinking back on it now, it was probably a considerate gesture on her part. Not even my own dad spent any time playing with me. I guess she was just trying to fill that void. I was strongly left-handed back then, but at first, I deliberately tossed the ball with my right.
どうして左手を使わないの？
You're the one who told me to use my right arm more, Ni-chan.
それはお箸の話よ。ボールを投げるときは別に右でも左でも構わないわ。左で投げてごらんなさいな。
Dude, she seems like such a nice person. Like, she seems just so peaceful. Like, I don't really see the genius side of her yet, but she just seems so great. Okay. What the hell was that noise? That's so generic. Of course, I threw more strongly and accurately once I switched to my dominant arm. My sister rewarded me with gentle words of praise.
左の方が上手じゃない。
See, she's so nice. She's just so peaceful. She makes me personally like my heart is warm. If that doesn't sound creepy, you think?
そうね。でも、右手でももっとうまく投げられるように練習しましょう。
Why?
左手でなければできないことがあると不便でしょ？でも、お箸は右。
Okay. If you say so. You just got a lot of those ellipses. I didn't know what meaning there was to any of that. But if Kazuki said so, I assumed it was just the way the world worked. When I did eventually learn to throw a ball skillfully with either hand, my sister complimented me again. It's not like I was looking to become a pro baseball player or anything, so sometimes I did wonder why she was so eager to praise me about that sort of thing. Still, I think she helped me see something of my own potential. If I did want to play baseball, with hard work, it wouldn't be impossible.
楽しかったね。
Oh. This is a nice heartwarming scene right here. But holy shit are we small.
い
Yeah.
っぱいいっぱい楽しかったね。
God damn it, I'm having too much fun here, guys. I thought I was completely worthless, but my sister complimented me. I couldn't beat her at anything at all, but she still praised
負
me.
けるのが嫌だから試さないなんて可能性がもったいないわよ。何でも試してどんどん失敗すればいいのよ。あなたは子供なのだから。
Damn, dude. I guess I lived my childhood wrong. Okay. Don't give up before you try. But of course, Kazuki was an exception to her own rules. No matter what she picked up, in no time at all, she'd be producing respectable results. That's why they called her a genius after
それ
all.
でも諦めることはないわ。あなたは私と違って時間がかかるというだけでやってやれないことなんてないのよ。
Damn, dude, you're the best. Really?
ええ。大切なのは諦めないこと。諦めの悪いことがいつかきっとあなたの武器になる。どんなに困難な状況にあっても、周りの人間が全て諦めて絶望していたとしても、あなただけはそれでもと立ち上がれる男でいなさい。
I'd have to say, maybe he did become that sort of man back in the routes of Grisaia, or the Fruit of Grisaia. At least the ones I did. I think he always just never said that he's gonna give up. He's always said not yet. I don't really get it.
難しすぎたかしら。そうね。要は簡単に諦めてはダメということよ。いい？努力家というのは一つの才能なの。わかった？
Yeah. My sister taught me how to paint as well. I wasn't any good right off the bat, of course. Still, I managed to create a few crudely charming landscapes of the sort you'd expect from a child, earning more praise from Kazuki. People were always calling me stupid, but my sister taught me that even an idiot like me could manage a few modest successes with enough effort. I remember Kazuki picking out one of my childish paintings and deliberately hanging it right next to one of her own on the wall. Cut it out. It's embarrassing. I mean, shit, I wouldn't want my paintings on the wall, or my drawings, or anything like that.
私はこの絵が好きよ。何も恥ずかしいことなんてないわ。
Hearing that made me happy. I even started thinking I might have a little talent as an artist myself. But one day, when a well-known artist was supposed to come look at my sister's work, I listened through the door as my father told her to take down that embarrassing eyesore, Jesus Christ, on her wall.
わざわざ大杉先生がお前の絵を見に来てくださるというのに、こんな子供の落書きを並べておいたら恥さらしじゃないか。
I see that we're eavesdropping. That seems to be what we're doing here. And holy shit, what a house!
私が好きで飾っている絵を侮辱しないで。
The moment I realized that they were arguing about my painting, I opened the door to Kazuki's studio, taking the landscape from the wall. I ripped it to pieces, and then left without a word.
なんだユージ、当てつけるつもりか。
My father's angry shouts were a familiar part of my everyday life. That didn't particularly bother me. Still, the sorrowful look on my sister's face as she gathered up the scraps of my painting made my heart ache with regret.
ごめんね、ユージ。
I ignored my sister's apology by pretending to sleep. My family was a defective structure balanced precariously on a foundation of sand. That's an interesting comparison. And the one pillar keeping the whole thing upright wasn't my father, our sad excuse for a breadwinner. It was my big sister. Alright, well, we're at 30 minutes, and I feel like we're at a good place to stop. So, we're in the past, I guess. So, we're still in the Cocoon of Caprice 1. Either way, that'll do it for this. I'm gonna test actually, like, stopping the recording here, because maybe that won't cause issues. We'll see. But anyways, thank you very much for watching, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more Grisaia content or anything in general from me, please subscribe, because subscribers are everything in my life. Just kidding. Or am I? But yeah, next time we'll continue on. We'll see how the past is going. But shit, this is looking good. I might just go against my own word and pretty much destroy what I said at the beginning of this episode and just continue on, because man, this is exciting. I'm having fun reading this. Not saying that I didn't have fun reading the Fruit of Grisaia, but it's something new, it's something different, and I'm enjoying it. And I hope you guys are as well. So, I'll see you guys next time.